I envy the situation our millennials, Generation Z, and Generation Alpha youth are in. Why? Because I've found and fixed my blind spots, but I'm over 50 years old. I still have a lot of runway and will move the needle for myself and many others. But to know what I know now at 20, 30, or even 40, wow. If you're that age and you're reading this, the world is your oyster. In recent history, there's never been a more opportune time to position yourself to be personally resilient and maximize your quality of life for the rest of your life. Given this, I'm dedicating the rest of this entire chapter to examples of my resilient path experience. Marriage. Having failed the first time and learned meaningful lessons in my second marriage, I recommend not getting married conventionally. Most certainly don't go get married in a jurisdiction you're unfamiliar with, like Las Vegas or Tahiti or some crazy emotionally driven shit like that. Instead, save your money, and for God's sake, don't go into debt for a wedding ceremony or a reception. If you are intent on investing time, experiences, raising children, saving money, spending money, starting businesses, and more with someone, draw up a trust. Inside the trust, include considerations for every aspect of your relationship. What happens if it doesn't work out? What happens if we have children? What happens if we acquire real estate? What happens if we acquire life insurance? What happens if one of us dies? How are the assets and resources we've created protected in such a way to span 3 or more generations? What are the events which trigger such conditions in the trust? These are just a few examples, but you get the gist. No churches, no healthcare benefits, no married tax status benefits, no divorce or divorce attorneys, no fuss or drama. One unique benefit of the Resiliency Code, which I've learned on my path. Authenticity, honesty, and acceptance are required, not optional, in all relationships. Self-deception, lies, dishonest agreements, one-sided anything are incompatible with it. Only accountability, transparency, and consideration. In the case of marriage, it leaves the two of you to be brutally honest with each other, to work as a team to be loyal to each other and build something together. It affords you the opportunity to put all of your energy into building your individual personal resiliency, enrich yourselves by creating sovereign wealth together and independently, to enrich your children with valuable experiences and wealth, should you decide to have them, and to enrich other family members in the process. Have you looked into the real value of family healthcare benefits or married tax status benefits? I encourage you to do a real honest comparison. What you discover may shock you.